It might be a dangerous thing to say to a. Well, actually, we wouldn't be saying it to a goalie, but. Like, fuck you in the neck. Like, I don't know. Like, there's been some close calls with the whole neck thing.
Like, look, I know it happened one night in Buffalo, but I mean, it's fucking Buffalo. What happens in Buffalo? Fuck it. Nobody wants to go to Buffalo. Let's be honest here. But you know, it was only one night. It happened. Let's move on, shall we?
Why do you keep bringing it up?
The hell is wrong with you?
Buffalo Clark.
Maybe if he had wings, he could have flown out of there. Buffalo Wings Clark.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, shit. I gotta tell you about this concert I went to the other night, man. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you told me you were going to a concert, but I didn't even ask what it was.
Yeah. So for anybody out there that's a fan of The Walking Dead, they'll know the name Emily Kinney.
Mm-hmm.
Who, if the name doesn't ring a bell, played Beth. Herschel's daughter, Maggie's sister on The Walking Dead. So apparently she puts out music.
Yes, she's a country singer, I think.
Not really country. The only word I can really use to describe her music is cutesy, and just remember that because it's gonna play in a little bit later. Okay, so originally,
don't tell me you got her number.
Dude, I wish. Holy hell.
That would be kind of funny though if you're like, because that'll play in later. Because
yeah, dude, what the hell happened? I don't know. I called her music cutesy, and next thing I know, I'm in bed with her.
Exactly.
The fucking dead.
Wrong name. You're like Beth. Like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
The fucking dead Clark.
Oh,
so the original plan was I was going to take two friends of mine who were huge fans of The Walking Dead, and I saw that she was going to be doing a signing there. So I'm like, all right, that'd be kind of cool for them. I'll drop them off the show and whatnot if they can get in, and then I'll fuck off and just play fucking slot machines with my brother, and then go grab some dinner, and then we'll head out. So both of them dropped out. One of them had homework to do because still in college and whatnot, and the other one just dropped out because just couldn't make it down. So I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine. I'll take the hit for the team. I'll get you a fucking autograph or something, man. Don't worry about it. So the line to get a wristband to get into the signing was at 6:30. So I'm like, all right, I'll go over to the line and whatnot, and but beforehand, me, my brother, his girlfriend, and his housemate Bruce, we all kind of get together. We go out to dinner and whatnot, and then Bruce was like, "Oh, excuse me for a sec." He comes, I see him go make a phone call, and then he comes back. He's like, "All right, you're all set for the concert tonight." I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean?" He's like, "Oh, well, I thought you wanted to go see the show." So he's like, "So I got your name plus one on the guest list, so you're gonna be able to go in and sit down."
Nice.
I was like, shit, dude, that's kind of cool, man. Thanks. So, we go to the line to get the wristbands, and it's almost a fucking mile long. I'm just like, shit. So, I get to about 20 feet from about the front of the line, and they're like, all right, sorry, everybody, we ran out of wristbands. And it's like, you guys are dicks. This is after I bought 2 copies of her CDs to get those signed and whatnot for friends of mine. So I was just like, all right, you know what, screw it, man. I'll send her the CDs, whatever have you, it's fine. And I'm like,
do not underestimate the staggering drawing power of Emily Kinney.
Yeah, who thought who knew that many people cared about Beth? So so me and my brother's girlfriend, we go check out the show and whatnot. And I'm like, all right, who knows, man? Maybe I'll dig the music, and maybe she'll be fucking validated to me in that sense. And holy Christ, was I wrong? It's her music.
Like, what kind of shit did she sing about?
Dude, I'm not making this up.
Oh no.
One of her songs was called Birthday Cake. Now, and part of the lyrics was talking about her and somebody else eating birthday cake and then making out on the friend's couch. And then in like the next verse, she's talking about eating birthday cake and then fucking making love in the friend's bed. And I'm just like, if that's all it fucking takes, man, I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get some cake.
Yeah, let's get some birthday cake over here. But
that's interesting because she, like, I don't know, she seemed to act very young for her age. Like, whenever I've seen her on The Talking Dead, she seemed to act very, very young for her age.
Yeah, she acted younger than she was. Like, she's actually like 28, 29, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's only like 1 or 2 years younger than I am, but she acts like she's like 15.
Yeah.
Is that how you describe her music? Is like music for a 15-year-old, basically?
Dude, I don't even think it's music for anybody.
At least you're honest.
No, I'm on trying to think of like somebody that would be like, this music is actually pretty cool. It's, just not for like driving around, but like if you're chilling on a couch or something like that, you're just kind of digging it. But I mean, the more she talked, it was like, holy Christ, like, lady, you're digging yourself a fucking hole here.
Why? What did she say?
Well, she was talking about how she was like, this next song is called Julie, and, I have all these bumper stickers that say you plus me minus Julie equals true love because I'm in love with this guy in the Bronx, and he's got a girlfriend named Julie, and I just want him to get rid of Julie because him and I'm pretty sure we're meant to be together. We're like soulmates. And I'm like, oh, shit. And in the song, she's really a fucking hypocrite because she's like, and I'm not the kind of girl to be jealous about these things, but, get rid of Julie. And I'm just like, fuck it. What if he's happy? Like, this guy could be in like a relationship that he's dreamed about being in, and he's like, I want to marry this girl. And here she comes like, get rid of her! I made shirts and bumper stickers, and hopefully if everybody sees him, he'll get the message. And it's like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Wow, that's a twat.
I know. Dude, not even your involvement could have made this better.
Man, who knew, huh?
Holy shit, dude. I'm not kidding. When we're done podcasting, man, go check out some of the music if you want, man. But holy Christ.
No, fuck that cutesy bullshit.
Hey, you help with Tenacious D. I don't want to hear another fucking word out of you.
Touche.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that apology. And the one for Bryan Adams. And the one for you too. You got a lot of making up to do, damn it. Way too staticky for an apology. I'll just have you leave a voicemail. But yeah, so she goes, I got this new album coming out, and I was like, all right, maybe she's kind of learned her lesson. So she's talked about, she's like, I went out with this, brilliant songwriter, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And she goes, and I, played a show for him one time, and I said, and I asked him, I said, what did you think of my music? And he says, well, it's cutesy. She's like, so we broke up. I'm like, well, here's a woman that can't take any fucking criticism. Great. Like, there is no fucking policing you. So she goes, here's a song called This Is War. And it's further proving that guy's point that, like, her music is so fucking cutesy that that's it. Like, that's her style. She can't even
write a war song well?
No, she can't even write a song that says fuck you that well. She's like, but you're saying I can't do this, and this is war. Like, oh my god.
Oh, man.
So I pretty much, like, have... I'm almost
Did she cover like the fucking My Little Ponies theme at some point?
She might as well have at that point.
My Little Pony.
Yeah, that would have been a go-to move. But
Jesus, man.
Yeah. So, and I mean,
who did you go with ultimately?
Ultimately, it was my brother's girlfriend was the one that was sitting with me.
And you guys didn't like look at each other and be like, "Fuck this."
No, because dude, I honestly would have felt bad because the guy Bruce, made the call and got us on that list like last second.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I would have felt like a fucking dick if I was just like, and I'm gone.
So you did get the wristbands, which means you didn't get to meet her ultimately.
Didn't
so
get to
you
meet
just
her,
had to sit through her shitty concert. And...
Yeah, and like it's a dude. Even a free concert, I was like, shit. Can we get like money back for this or something?
Should have just thrown the CDs at her, man. Like, fuck you in the neck.
Like, no wonder they killed you off. But yeah, like she covered a couple songs from The Walking Dead, and that was like the only thing that got like a real pop out of the crowd, you know.
That's cool.
It's like she would go up to the microphone and just like kind of shyly ask, like, "So I'm assuming everybody here is a fan of The Walking Dead." Yeah. That was probably like the big pop of the night, like when she mentioned The Walking Dead. That was it.
Of course.
Like everybody with her music, like, you know, it's gentle clapping, like, oh, it's nice, like, I guess, but like, holy
Like,
shit,
polite
dude.
clapping.
And like, holy shit, I felt so fucking bad for my brother's girlfriend, because I'm like, shit, you're here with me, and neither one of us has a gun.
Neither one of us can fix this.
I know, like, granted, you drink alcohol, but I don't think there's enough alcohol in this casino to fucking change this shit.
You're like, I need something stronger than that shit.
Yeah. You have any kerosene?
I need to not feel or remember this ever.
You guys don't happen to have any kerosene on tap, do you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Poor Emily Kinney, man.
But I mean, I was just like, oh my fucking god, this is just awful.
Oh shit.
And like some of the text, like I was texting with my brother too. So he's like, oh, and how's the show? I'm not really near the area, so I can't really hear it. I was like, the only thing I could think of was I can't be the only one that wants to fuck this chick. And he goes, yeah, LOL, probably not. I was just like, 2 words, man. Dat ass. So I'll give her that, man. She was fucking sexy as hell. I'll give her that. But I mean, holy...
When she acts like she's 15, it's kind of, you know, strange.
Yeah, I know. You almost feel
It
like
makes
a
it hard to...
Phrasing.
Yeah, well, true. Points.
But yeah, you almost feel like a fucking pedophile, like just going,
Exactly.
my god, I want to fuck this chick.
Yeah, that's really the problem. It's like, but she's 13. No, she's not. She's like 27. No, she's not. She's like fucking 13. Listen to her.
Yeah. Listen to her songs, man. That is clearly the writing of a 13-year-old.
She's all like, this is war.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck that in the neck.
And like, you know, one of her songs was, you know, she was telling the story about how, like, she walks around the park and she gets inspiration from that, like seeing like kids playing on the, you know, with the sidewalk chalk, and, you know, one day it rained and all the artwork went away, but they came back and drew again. She's like, there's something so beautiful in that. And I'm like, oh fuck. And you know, we meet up with my brother later, and I was just like, he's like, oh, how was the show? I was like, dude, this chick is crazy enough to the point where she could probably find the meaning of life in a fucking hot pocket and write a fucking song about it.
Why not? Jim Gaffigan did.
Yeah. It wasn't even that good, but, you know, fuck it, it works.
I know, whatever works for you.
Exactly. But I mean, holy shit, dude! That easily had to be one of the worst concerts I ever went to. Like the only thing that really kind of like made me smile though was, you know, like when we went out to dinner and whatnot. And as I'm waiting in line to try and get a bracelet, I get slipped a card for the Connecticut Comic-Con. Is going to be at Mohegan Sun. I was just like, oh, that's cool. I'm looking down the list. I'm like, Jason Mewes, that's going to be great. You know, Jerry Lawler, you know, Mike Ming, comic book man. Oh, that's fucking great. And then I see the name Kevin Conroy, and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm coming back here in August.
Now watch, Emily Kinney will be there doing a free live show. You'll be like, why?
Like, no. Somebody get Batman. Like just shaking Kevin Conroy, like, you gotta do something, man.
Shoot her again.
Like, I thought you were vengeance. You are the knight.
What the fuck?
fuck. Like, not even Bruce Wayne would put up with this shit.